Hey guys, what's up? Max or Gassy here, and I am actually here right now with the creator of the popular mod DayZ for ARMA II, Dean Hall. How you doing?
G'day, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. If you want to go ahead and just say real quick what you do with Bohemia Interactive and how DayZ started and that whole deal.
Cool, well I'm a game designer at Bohemia Interactive, and I was working on DayZ basically in my spare time when I started work at Bohemia Interactive, yeah.
Okay, so when did you realize that something, like when did it start taking off? Because obviously this game, now it's exploded. It's ARMA II has gotten crazy high in the Steam charts and stuff for sales. When did you realize that this was something special and that people really wanted to see more of it?
Oh, well, I guess you know, for a start, we didn't even really announce it. Originally, it was just the game name and the game browser. We put the download link for the mod, and people started playing it, and then it sort of started exploding. And it was all outside of the ARMA community. It was actually on forums like NeoGAF and 4chan. And then, yeah, it was just like, in a few days, all of a sudden, we had like, you know, thousands of people playing it. And then it just sort of went crazy from there.
That's exactly how I found out about it. I mean, I do, like I said, we play a lot of games and stuff. I'm a game commentator. My buddy, My Addiction 1, he's like, hey, you got to check out this mod for ARMA 2. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then I realized the scope of just the map and everything and just how big everything was. I'm like, oh, that's perfect for a zombie survival thing. But I wanted to ask you, what are some of the things? I know ARMA 3's here.
Yep.
Have you guys got plans for ARMA 3 and DayZ integration there? Is there anything going on there?
Well, I mean, it had such a you know, awesome impact on sales and stuff like that, and it's had a really good critical reception.
Right.
So personally, I mean, I can't speak for Bohemia Interactive, but personally, I'd like to see it sort of head into something of almost of its own. I think that as a mod, it's a little bit limited as what it can do. The cool thing about the real virtuality engine, which ARMA's based off, is it can actually spawn separate products, like Ironfront recently got spawned out. So I think that following that kind of model with DayZ would be good, as long as the pricing structure was, you know, made sense, like sort of like Minecraft, you know, really low price point to get people out and have it working. And I think that will be a really positive thing for it. So I think rather than staying as a mod, becoming sort of its own standalone, easy to install thing would be really good.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely speak for a bunch of other people when we'd love that. So, I mean, quick thing, I'm just going to ask you some questions about the actual mod itself, because I mean, I obviously have logged a whole bunch of hours. It's really addicting. But I know you can do vehicles and stuff like that. You can like salvage parts for helicopters. I haven't seen any of that. Do you have any idea or tips on how to find those parts or where they might be, like places to look?
Yeah, we've got about 330 servers at the moment, with usually about sort of 5 or so going on every couple of days. Of those, only about 50 of them have vehicles enabled on them, mainly because to set up vehicles in a new server, they actually need to be specifically placed in the database. So when we got completely overloaded, we just stopped doing that because there was a few problems with some vehicles. So I think what we'll see in the next few weeks is, well, actually when I get back from E3, we've got a mechanism ready to go to put in more vehicles. So, I mean, for the vehicles that are enabled on servers, when they first appear, a lot of them expect where you'd see vehicles, like a good place to check is often petrol stations, airports, sometimes random places for helicopters and stuff as well, farms for dirt bikes and that. Vehicles are going to receive a pretty major update well, once I get back from E3, so we'll see a lot of movement.
I've noticed, like I said, obviously since this mod has just exploded, the servers, like you said, they've been acting a little wonky. I've had a little bit of frame issues. It drops down a little bit. Has that been like a common problem you've noticed? And is there any like work going to resolve that at all?
Yeah, I'm not sure the last update you've played, but we had mainly relating to cleanup scripts. So you know that's the awesome thing. We've got like 170,000 you know testers out there who test the product instantly. Exactly. So you know you find out within minutes if there's something wrong.
With it being the modding community and the forums like that, they're really good about letting you know if something's wrong and bugs and stuff like that. So that's awesome. Other than that, though, I don't know if there's anything else you want to tell people and let them know what's coming, or just updates and stuff that are coming with the mod, or is anything else like that on your mind?
Well, I think the most important thing is just to reiterate that it is a mod and
right,
it's
and
it's an alpha, and I think sometimes people miss those two parts. And it's also this mod, this concept will live or die based on the community. Exactly. So I didn't buy the 110,000 units that people have bought, so the success of it really belongs to the people who've done that. They've sent a message to Bohemia Interactive, they've sent a message to the rest of the game media and community developers, you know, that they do want these type of games, but people do need to stick behind that. You know, voting with your wallet's like the best thing. So I think what we really need is you know, people have said start up a Kickstarter, stuff like that. I just don't think that's a really good idea. I think that what we need to do is find out over the next month or so is make all the mistakes. So try some really crazy design decisions and things like that, and figure out what works. And then once we've got what working, you know, that working, try and move towards a Minecraft type model, standalone EXE, something that makes sense. Maybe, you know, I'm not a fan of free-to-play because I think it splits developer focus, but if we can come up with, you know, like a low price point or something, and then people need to get behind it, and if we can make that work, then we can get a lot more ambitious. So
I mean, with that many people that are like I said, it's crazy how popular it's gotten. I'm sure, myself included, I'd have no problem, you know, paying however much you guys decide. I mean, lower price point, like you said, to play a standalone game like that. That would be amazing. So other than that, I want to thank you a bunch for sitting down and talking with me. Cool. I know people out there are going to appreciate just getting a little bit more info on what's going on with it in general, and thanks a lot. Appreciate it.